Some podcasts are slow, and you don't know how long they last. That's why you listen to the Quarantine Chronicles podcast. Hello? Hello?
Is that a thing? Is
Yeah,
that a thing? You come up with that this morning?
No. It was 10-minute podcast theme, but I just said Quarantine Chronicles because it starts off. Some podcasts are slow, but you don't know how long they last. That's what we listen to. 10-minute podcast.
So you stole it.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. You stole it. You made it worse. That was probably a really good thing.
Wrestlemania talk, dude. We have Wrestlemania talk.
WrestleMania
tomorrow.
It's tomorrow and Sunday. It's 2 days.
But the big news is Wrestle Dynasty ticket sales have been pushed to May 13th, and ringside is supposedly $500.
Justin's talking me into this, and it's like it's 2 weeks before All Out.
Ibushi, I better get Naito versus Jay. I want Wrestle Kingdom, same card night one here, except better, like no tag matches, just all singles up and down. You know what I mean?
If I didn't have a Canada trip that I have, like that I now will be going on at some point in the next year, and if All Out wasn't like a big trip, if it was just the show, then I would like 100% consider it. But because like All Out has become like this thing that I'm hosting, which I'm retiring after this year, like it's now like it's a my responsibility trip.
I think you're retiring.
It's one of those things where like. Well, no, I'm just like tired. I want to go on a trip, and I want to I don't have to worry about where we have to be and how we're going to get there. So that's why.
I'm going to regret not going to Wrestle Dynasty.
Well, I mean, like, here's the thing. Like if this was a normal year, then yeah, I'd regret it. But like, I don't know. I don't think it's the best to go to New York right now. Like as of right now, like, you know what I mean? So yeah. It is what it is. Ryan Falcone just said Skype tonight ? And I'm going to tell him I'll be on after the podcast.
I like how everyone wants to go on Skype. I'm not coming on Skype tonight. That's kind of funny, but whatever.
Yeah, well, it is what it is. Okay, what did you do today?
Last night. Bro, that brief story was 6 stars. Can't talk about that. Yes, but that was a 6-star story.
That was good. But
I got up a little late ski. I got up like around 9-ish. 9:30.
Okay.
What did I do? Cleaned a little bit. I was looking for like resistant bands to buy online to like do more workouts at home.
Mm-hmm.
So I got that. I solved my 4x4 Rubik's Cube, which I now ordered a 5x5 Rubik's Cube.
Oh my God, you're gonna keep going? Just go up.
5x5 is the last one because I watched a 6x6 video and I'm like, I'm not into this,
Yeah.
5x5
is a lot.
That's it. It all started because I wanted to do a regular Rubik's Cube, and look at how far I've come now.
True.
I know how to do those 3. I know how to do a triangle. And now I want to learn a 5x5, probably during Wrestlemania. What'd you do today?
So I woke up not early, but earlier than I have, which is like 7 o'clock now. And I went to Target, and I went to Target because the storyline each day in the podcast is that the all-time low record released today. So normally Target's the only one that has it. And so I went there and they didn't have it. And I figured maybe if I come back later in the day, they'll have it. So I walked around and I found the Rise of Skywalker Target exclusive set that I wanted the other day. It's basically like it's the 4K disc, it's the Blu-ray disc, it's the digital code. It comes with like a booklet of like artwork and like costume stuff, and it's like a really cool booklet that like I read through, and it's like the packaging is really cool. It like when you take off the slipcover, which the outside of the slipcover looks like a sweet poster. It looks like the classic Star Wars poster just with like the newer people, and then when you take out the slipcover, there's like a great picture of Rey. So that was like good. And then my favorite in the Star Wars world.
Okay, let's rank this. Let's rank this right now. Alexa Bliss, Rey.
Is that just 2?
Yeah, I don't know who else is your favorite.
I mean, it would have to be Rey right now.
Why not Alexa Bliss?
Because she's not like, she didn't like right off into the sunset on top. You know what I mean? because like at the end of the Rise of Skywalker,
Can't think of nobody.
like I was looking into like the moment they make, you know how like people have like the quote unquote real like lightsabers that they hang on their wall.
Yeah.
Like I was looking into if they ever make a yellow one, like I would buy that. Like I wouldn't buy a blue, I wouldn't buy a red. I would.
You could build your own lightsabers.
What?
Disney Star Wars Land, you can build your own lightsabers.
I know, I heard that. So
Yeah,
I mean, I'm not gonna go there anytime soon, but
you drop.
do what?
My friend literally made 3.
Wow, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I found a rare. This is very rare. It was a 2-pack, not pack, 2-pack of Lysol spray.
What the hell?
That's huge. They had a 1 per customer sign. There was like 5 others on there. It was insane. I couldn't believe it, so I bought it. What a day! And then, so I came home, and I had nothing to do. So I was, I was going to watch Rise of Skywalker because I got the digital code. I hooked it up to my Apple TV, and I figured, hey, I'll put the movie on and do whatever, and work on some stuff or whatever. But then WrestleMania 17 was already loaded up on the screen, so I decided to watch the main event of WrestleMania 17. I finished the ladder match or the TLC match, and then I went straight to the main event. And so I got a couple questions for this match. First off,
have you?
That was the first time I watched this match.
Yeah, dude.
I started to watch WrestleMania 17, but never finished it. So here's my question originally was, why did it change to a no DQ match at the last minute? But then obviously I realized why. But my whole thing is like, what happened after this, and why did Austin like side with Vince? Like, give me like the too long didn't read like.
One of the title, and then he sided with Vince to get the title, pretty much.
That's it. And then what happened? Like then, like did he like turn on him like the next night or something?
No, he didn't turn on him. And then he made a feud with Triple H.
Oh, so I should keep watching what you're saying.
Yeah, and then it was Triple H. I feel like one main event was like Triple H and Austin versus Undertaker. Winner takes all the belts.
Wow.
Yeah, dude.
I'll have to check that one out. But after that, I had the itch to watch WrestleMania matches, and I went back, and for the first time ever, I watched WrestleMania 13, Bret versus Austin, and that was in the Rosemont Horizon, which is now the Allstate Arena, and that show made the Allstate Arena look gigantic. I couldn't believe it. It looked like there was like 1 million people in that building compared to what it looks like today when they're there. So that was pretty crazy. And then my question for that one was, why was Ken Shamrock the ref?
Signs make the building look more crowded.
It wasn't even signs. It was just because they had people going all the way up to the entrance. Now they block off like half the building with the entrance. So now back then they had people from like every seat was filled for the most part.
Yeah.
But why was Shamrock the ref?
I don't remember. This is like, that makes me, what is that, 13? What is that, 90 what?
That was 1997.
5, dude.
Oh, okay. So then after that, I watched Rock versus Cena, quote unquote, once in a lifetime from WrestleMania 28. I saw 3 marks in 8 rows from the ring side. And I just wanted to make a couple comments about that. The Rock versus Cena video package with fun We Are Young. I mean, that's like one of the best like video packages, one of my favorite video packages of all time. Because
I know what you're talking about, because it's a great video package.
What?
I glitched it out, but I feel like you're talking about that video package you're saying.
Oh, the video package, yeah. Because then, like, when the song drops, Sean's like, Rock versus, like, who do I think's gonna win, Rock versus Cena? Or like, I think he said like Rock versus Cena, and then he like paused and he just said, epic, and then the song like starts and it's like, tonight we are, like, it's just, I mean, it's just so great.
2012, like, but when I hear the song, I think of 2012.
I think of WrestleMania 28 now. Like, that's the whole thing. Like, I think of that video package, like, and I think of Shawn Michaels saying, like, epic. And the other thing was John Cena's entrance would have been better if MGK didn't get destroyed by Eminem years later.
Also, MGK said the biggest Underdog's gonna win. I'm like, what? John Cena's not an underdog, dude.
Well, versus The Rock, he was,
Uh-uh.
in a sense. I was on Team Cena back then.
Everyone
I did
thought
not like The Rock.
everyone thought Rock was gonna win.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like he had to. And then obviously they did twice in a lifetime the year later, but that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about WrestleMania 36. And 2 days should be interesting. We're gonna run through some of these whatever matches. I'm on Wikipedia right now, so shout out to Wikipedia. If you never heard of Wikipedia, Wikipedia is the greatest thing, um, because anyone, anywhere, can write anything about a topic, so you know you're getting the best information.
Yeah.
So right here it says attendance 0, so that's interesting. Spoiler alert, there's going to be 0 people there if you didn't know. Okay, so the matches I don't care about: Otis versus Dolph Ziggler. I couldn't care
Oh,
less.
I think there was a match for real. They're actually
Yep,
doing that on Mania. Oh, it's WWE, so Ziggler's going to win.
I don't care. Next match: the Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane, are the champions against Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross have to win this match. I don't care why. I don't really
Uh,
care
Bro,
as it
the
is.
Kabuki Warriors are winning. I don't care what you're saying. I don't care about your crush on Alexa Bliss. Asuka and Kyrie are A1.
Elias versus King Corbin. I know Breach said that they killed off Elias so they can put Kurt Angle in the spot, but if they do that, I mean, I don't know. Do you care? Because I don't. Okay, I'll take that as a no. Now,
I
more
don't,
importantly,
like, didn't Elias die?
yeah, that's
Oh,
what Breach was saying.
by
They
the way,
killed
we're
off
we're
Elias.
we're recording while SmackDown's going on, because so anything can happen right now.
That's true. But it is what it is. Okay, let's get to the more important stuff. Actually, just kidding. Street Profits versus Austin Theory and Angel Garza. Couldn't care less. Let's have
Bro, I hear that name on Observer, and then I was like, who is this?
yeah. I don't know. I don't care. Aleister Black versus Bobby Lashley. Don't
Aleister
care.
Black. Aleister Black. You don't like Aleister Black?
Well, I like Aleister Black, but I don't care about the
I
match.
should name preview if you don't care. This is not selling anything at
We
all.
gotta get to the good stuff. We're weeding through the bad.
Doing it. We're doing the damn. I think Aleister Black's gonna win. I think he's gonna win. I think it's gonna be Black Mass and his lights out.
That's fine with me. Bobby Lashley, even though he was on the good side of WrestleMania 23, we don't gotta get into that because we gotta get to the important stuff. Sami Zayn versus Daniel Bryan for the Intercontinental Championship. Holy
If
cow!
it's time and shot properly, will be the main event. Not the main event. The best match of the night.
Over under 5 stars.
It's gonna be
It's
under 5 stars because WWE.
well,
You
that's
know
true.
that.
That's true. Over under 4.25.
I say over, maybe 4.5.
Okay.
If
Yeah,
it
that
gets
match should
time.
be awesome.
If it gets time.
That's true. But you know what? They've got 2 days, so it better get time.
That's true.
Who do you think's gonna win?
I think Daniel Bryan should win. I feel
I
like
think
there's
so
not
too.
much of him, and it's like he's such a star that's like use him better, right?
Yeah, I mean you might as well have him be what would that be? 2-time Intercontinental Champion.
Wrestlemania in front of nobody, which would
Yep.
be awkward.
He's gonna be yes. There's gonna be nobody there. Maybe they'll CGI people in. Anyway,
Uh, huh.
they got the Miz and John Morrison versus the New Day versus the Usos.
I thought the Miz is sick and he wasn't even at the show to film that.
Well, you know what? Wikipedia hasn't been updated, so
So I'm not gonna say the Miz and say who is it? The Usos?
the Usos and the New Day.
I'll say Usos.
I'll say New Day. Just because I have a picture with them and I could tweet it after it's over. Bailey, who's the champion, versus Lacey Evans versus Naomi versus Sasha Banks versus Tamina. I'm gonna go with Lacey Evans. I think Lacey Evans is gonna win. I like Bailey, but I think Lacey Evans is gonna win the title.
Really?
Yeah,
I think Sasha's gonna win the title.
I could see that. I could see anything because this is a recorded show. So, I mean, anything is possible on this 2-day Lucha Underground Jace. Like,
We're just like, it's just whatever.
Well, like half of the show is whatever, but the other half is just like awesome matchups. You know what I mean? So with WWE, it's hard to like give them the benefit of the doubt because they've disappointed us so many times in the past.
Like,
So I mean,
so
speaking of,
he's such a weird mania, dude.
oh, it is. I know it's gonna be weird. Like, I don't even know what to expect, honestly. Like, I'm literally expecting Lucha Underground, like
Except
pretty
post.
much.
No crowd.
Yeah, no crowd, obviously. But next match, Becky Lynch versus Shayna Baszler. Shayna Baszler.
I
I
think
think
Becky's definitely winning.
you think so.
Yeah,
I feel like if this was in front of the crowd, I think Shayna Baszler would win.
really. So they're gonna save it.
I think so. Yeah. I feel like they have to. You can't just give away like too many title wins. You know what I mean? They're already gonna have enough title wins on this, so you can't give them all away in front of nobody.
Yeah, that's true. What's
Let's
next?
see. What?
So the man's gonna have the title for 1 full year.
Yeah, why not?
Oh, okay.
You could do something with that. She could be like, oh man, I've been the champion for X amount of time, and you know, because on the flip side, the other women's championship match, the NXT women's championship match, Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair. I don't think Charlotte Flair is gonna win. I'm putting
What?
my money on Rhea
Yeah, I
Ripley.
said that too. I said that too. I think Rhea Ripley's gonna win.
I think so too. I think she has to. I feel like you can't you can't bury NXT with you know
I feel like
right
she just
now.
title.
Yeah, I think it's too early. I think you got to have. I feel like this is just like one of those things where um, they just needed a match, and you know, why not have Charlotte Flair kind of like put over the up and comer. So Rhea Ripley, coming off of the release of one of her favorite bands, All Time Low's release, um, you know, why not have her retain the title? So that's fun. And then here's getting to the better matches.
Uh-oh.
The gooder
Uh-oh.
matches.
Gooder.
we have
Or the
we
gutter.
have
We got rid of the gutter match and now we're on the gooder matches.
exactly Randy Orton versus the rated R superstar Edge. Last man standing match. Holy cow! I mean this
Main event.
this is like
That's the main event. One of the
I mean
nights.
definitely gonna be like it better be the main event like of the Saturday or something.
I feel like Saturday. I
I
feel like
think so.
Sunday gonna be like Brock and Drew.
I think so. I know they were talking about one of the women's matches, like Rhea Ripley and Charlotte. I think I heard that might have been the Saturday main event.
I don't know. I don't know why would you do that. Why would you put a match that people care the least about? Not the least, but like out of like the main matches.
I don't know. I mean, I know what you mean, but like I don't know. Like I would like Edge and Orton to be the main event of WrestleMania on the Saturday. Man, imagine if Punk was here and he like, got the main event spot on Saturday and then Vince is like, "Oh, well, you're main event in Mania." Like that would be that would be the biggest like spit in the face. Anyway, Edge versus Randy Orton. I mean, I feel like Edge has to win this, right?
Yeah, Edge is winning.
I think so
Unless
too. I
you're
think it's gonna
build,
be a good
like,
match.
well, why would you build a feud off a last man standing match? So
That's
this is
true.
W.
That's
But
true.
if Edge wins, then he could get like a title shot, and then like that'll be like SummerSlam main event or something.
There you go. I like that. Let's have Edge win here, last man standing, and then uh, here's the thing: will we see the Edge heads?
No, no
No.
Edge.
Okay. Because I was thinking maybe you do the Return of the Edge heads and the Return of Legacy.
Definitely 1,000%. The return of Legacy won't be happening.
I don't know, man. Like Cody Rhodes isn't doing anything right now, so I think
Uh,
Cody Rhodes and Ted DiBiase.
doing something right now.
See, but it's not Cody Rhodes.
Next,
What? Next
next.
match? Okay. My main event, Kevin Owens versus Seth Rollins.
Oh, this
Kevin
is
Owens has
not
to
a main
win.
event. This is like a show opener, probably.
I think so. It's going to be on Saturday, so yeah, I hope it opens the show. I definitely want Kevin Owens to win this match. I think he's going to. I feel like he has to. This is the only like feud or storyline that I paid attention to this whole time.
You know, I think you're right after doing that promo, but maybe not because WWE doesn't make sense sometimes. But I'd pick Seth. I would pick. Wow, let's say I'd pick Seth Rollins. I'll pick Kevin Owens.
Kevin Owens, the man, the myth, the legend. Speaking of the myth, The Undertaker versus AJ Styles in a boneyard match.
This is the real main event right here, the boneyard match.
I mean, on location.
Winning. He's gonna come out with he's gonna roll up to the boneyard in a motorcycle.
In the motorcycle.
There's gonna be no Limp Bizkit playing, which is fine. We'll edit it in after. The Twitter memes will edit and roll in when he rolls up.
Who's gonna come with him?
Kane.
Kane and who? You need one more.
Why 3?
Because it's 3-on-3.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. Can't say Paul Bearer.
No, dude. Like, it's definitely gonna be Kane, and then who would be another person that would make sense?
I don't know. Shawn Michaels.
Oh, dude. Pass. I don't want Shawn Michaels to wrestle anymore.
No, he's gonna show up in his cowboy hat, throw a couple super kicks, and then that's it.
And then he's gonna like look at Taker and be like, "Oh, do I super kick him too?" And then we get AJ Styles versus Shawn Michaels. There you go. There's the match everyone wants. I feel like Undertaker has to win here. I think it would be a joke if AJ Styles won. It would be fun to see AJ Styles pin the Undertaker, but I feel like at this point with Taker,
Bro, is a boneyard match a graveyard match?
That's what I think. I think it's one of those things where it's like draft versus superstar shakeup. Vince doesn't want to call it a graveyard match, so he called it a boneyard match because they got to brand everything. So it is what it is. Speaking of branding everything, John Cena versus The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, in a Firefly Funhouse.
These are the matches that are going to be great. This boneyard match is going to be great because they're going to shoot it good, probably, like a movie. Yeah. They're going to shoot the Firefly Funhouse good. It's going to be great. These matches are going to be great. I think Bray Wyatt has to win.
I think John Cena is going to win.
Oh, really?
I think John Cena is going to win. I'm not just saying that because I want to see people go nuts when Bray Wyatt loses, but I think John Cena is going to win. I'm going to stick with John Cena winning because I don't like The Fiend that much anymore as much as I did originally. So I want John Cena to win this match, and I want him to win it all over. What?
SummerSlam when he debuted, that debut was fire.
Oh yeah, but then obviously it went downhill from there because
that's amazing that you had the biggest thing. You built it up for months. He debuted like the hottest thing on the show. That's August, and by October it's almost buried. He loses in that weird match in the Hell in a Cell, and then wins the title, kind of whatever, and then it just dies downhill after 3 more months after that. Like, it's so fast.
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, but then again, like I don't trust them with anything nowadays. I don't know. It's like, it's whatever to say, but like I just don't. So that's why something like Cena beating Bray Wyatt again. But I mean, realistically, Bray Wyatt's gonna win because he should have won in 2014. But it'd be funny to see John Cena win, especially in the Firefly Funhouse like set. That would be hilarious. So, Team Cena. Here's the thing. Watching Cena today in that match against The Rock, it's one of those things where I feel like a lot of the people that would boo him back in the day are looking at him now and like, man, I really like this guy. I'm kind of mad that we booed him, even though it was a gimmick.
I would boo him all day. Give up. He's facing Dwayne, dude. I didn't turn.
See, but John Cena, like, that's like, I look at him the same as like other people look at The Rock. So like, he's like the biggest star of your generation kind of thing.
I got many I was in generation when I had how many?
Well, yeah, you know what I mean.
Pick for Triple H.
You had a lot to choose from.
Yeah, Sting, Hogan.
What about Goldberg? You watch any Goldberg?
When I was a kid?
Yeah.
I remember my cousin used to tape WCW because WCW, did it play? I feel like it didn't play in Canada. But I remember my cousins have like those satellite, those dishes, like you had that like set up in your backyard, satellite dishes.
Yeah. Yep.
He had one of those, and I remember him showing me the tape of Goldberg beating what's it called? Goldberg beating Hogan.
Okay.
So yeah.
So what do you think? Goldberg versus who?
Oh, they announced it on SmackDown. I heard, reading on Twitter right now, with no explanation, no nothing. Braun Strowman versus Goldberg.
Seriously, they just announced it like right away.
Yep, apparently.
Wow.
From
Of
what I'm
course
reading,
they did.
that's what people are saying.
Of course they did. That's why I was just going to check now to see if anyone like was talking about it. But yeah, there it is. Goldberg will all defend the Universal Championship against Braun Strowman. They didn't give a reason at all, so that's fun. I think Braun Strowman's gonna win. I think they wouldn't give him the title any other way. And
I
you
think
know,
Goldberg's gonna win.
you think so?
I think Goldberg's gonna win.
Where does he hold it till SummerSlam?
He holds it till the next show, till the next big show in front of an audience.
Okay, I could see them doing that and then having Roman beat him then. Um, but I mean, I also wouldn't doubt if what's it called? If Braun Strowman won. But then again, like Braun Strowman, they just keep like having him lose. It's funny at this point, but it is what it is.
When he lost to Brock Saudi, that was my tipping point.
Yeah, it's insane. I don't believe it, but it is what it is. I like Braun Strowman too. I still kind of like Braun
Uh,
Strowman.
I don't like him anymore after he's an idiot.
Well, yeah, I mean, before that whole thing, but I mean, that was back then, or that was like, back then when I liked him, and this is now. But probably the Sunday main event, if I had to pick out of these ones, which one was the Sunday main event? Brock Lesnar versus Drew McIntyre. Probably Drew's crowning moment in front of nobody. What do you think, Justin?
I think Drew McIntyre is gonna win the belt.
I think
A
so too.
lot of people think that Brock's gonna beat him because like there's no crowd. Why would they have this big crowning moment? But I feel like everyone's watching WrestleMania, and it's not a throwaway show. People are gonna watch. So like, if you're gonna do it, just do it, right?
Yeah, might as well.
Like,
Like,
what's the point putting on the show and be like, oh yeah, actually, never mind. This whole show is kind of a waste. And other than the feuds that will get finishes, these title matches are gonna get nothing.
he could easily come out on Raw the next day
Yeah,
and say, everyone's saying that I didn't have my moment because there was no fans, but the only thing that matters is that I'm the champion.
if he
You
says
know.
that pre-taped, because they already filmed it.
Oh, true. Oh yeah, that's weird. I didn't. That's a weird thing to think about. What if? Okay, here's the question. What if they see how they're doing, like all these pre-tapes and everything, and then Vince is like, you know what? We're gonna start pre-taping things more, in front of no fans, in front of nobody, and then like spoilers won't get out, and people will want to watch the show because spoilers won't get out, and it's so much easier to do it this way than it is to do live TV. What do you think? You think that?
Do that because paid attendance, less viewers. So yeah, no merch. You're not selling merch. You're not making ticket revenue. Like you're not doing any of that, and your ratings will go down.
I mean, you're not wrong. I just, if Vince goes crazy or something, like, anything's possible. But,
No, the thrill of being in front of a crowd is
oh, I know. Yeah. I mean, this is going to be one of those manias we look back and be like that was a thing, like that happened during, like, a worldwide crisis.
yeah.
So, I mean, that's the show. Overall, very interesting. I'm very interested to see what's going to happen. Um,
I like this ticket frame set they have on WWE shop with all the pins, and then WrestleMania 36 is a big, huge centerpiece.
let's see. WWE Shop. This is our nightly WWE Shop update. Wow, look at all those posters, dude.
What posters?
They had posters in WWE Shop. Look at that WrestleMania 18 one. Look at that 13.
What?
I just
Where's
watched that match. Go to new arrivals on WWE Shop.
New arrivals.
These posters are awesome. You see this? Look at that one with Sean and Razor.
Bro, these are things we got signed. What are they doing? Look at that Undertaker Kane one.
Oh man.
Why didn't they have this when I met them? You know how crazy this would have. This would be on my wall
What
right now,
size are these posters?
bro. This. Oh man, these posters are
24
wild.
by 36. And it's a matte stock, dude. Oh, that's Jonathan Bartlett. Dude, this is the guy that does all the AEW posters.
Stole them?
What?
Bro, that Rock Hogan one looks just fire, dude.
This is the guy that does all the All Out or the AEW posters. The one that we got for Moxley is the same guy. How about that? Shout out to that guy.
I could have got this WrestleMania 13 poster signed by Austin and Brett. I could have got this WrestleMania 14 poster signed by Taker and Kane. Now I'm never gonna get it done.
It does say live from Chicago. It wasn't in Chicago. It was in Rosemont, but I think I might have to get this Brett and Austin.
Bro, this Taker Kane one, it's just flames.
I wasn't at this Mania, but dude, these are sweet. Let me just say this for a second. WWE putting out some fire stuff on WWE Shop right now.
Hey, make this into a shirt, you know?
What do you mean?
Put the poster on a shirt.
Oh, yeah, that'd be sweet. You could easily sell those.
That Andre Hogan one looks fire too.
Oh, I know. That one looks like...
That looks better than the damn match.
Yeah.
Oh my God. They put Ricky, Steamboat, and Randy Savage in the back as 5 stars.
I think we're getting Bryan versus Nakamura right now in SmackDown.
What?
I don't know. Zach is going bananas. Up next, Daniel Bryan versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Where's my remote?
What are they doing?
It's Bryan versus Nakamura. It's a commercial for a 6-month car payment for Ford. We're missing Daniel Bryan versus Nakamura. Put it on right now, Justin. Hurry up, run.
I'll do it, dude. I'm going to do it. Let's end the podcast.
We're going to end the podcast with Daniel Bryan versus Nakamura.
37 minutes. What's your word of the day? Or whatever.
What?
Your future self nonsense that you do.
Always put on WWE because you never know what crazy matches you're going to get, like Daniel Bryan versus Shinsuke Nakamura.
Shave your beard before WrestleMania tomorrow. Because it's getting out of hand.
Is it really?
Bro, I'm like I could be like, I look like you see that report, like ISIS told to stay home during coronavirus. That's what I look like right now.
Well, on that note, hold on, SmackDown's coming back. This is not Daniel Bryan versus Shinsuke Nakamura.
All right, we're out of here.
All right, that's it. We'll be on tomorrow for the live WrestleMania show or whatever. So should be fun times. Stop by, and we're gonna watch Daniel Bryan versus Shinsuke Nakamura on the Best in the World.